quotients and doing the power rule is we can, it's a single monomial on the bottom. We can just divide each term by that monomial and then use the power rule to differentiate term by term. Here we go. So I have 8x squared divided by x is 8x. Negative 7x divided by x is negative 7. And then the last term is 3 over x. And the discontinuity is, of course, the restriction is that x cannot equal 0 for this derivative. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put this into a negative exponent. So I have 8x minus 7 plus 3 times x to the negative 1. And we can use the power rule even with negative numbers. So here we go. We have the derivative of the first term is 8. The derivative of the second term just goes away. And the negative 1 goes to the front. And we have negative 1 times 3 times, well, x to the negative 1 minus another 1 will bring us to x to the negative 2. So what will this become? This will become, well, let's see. 3 times 1 is 3, but now it'll be negative 3x to the negative 2. Another one of the first semester rules for derivatives is the quotient rule. And here we have the same problem, 8x squared minus 7x plus 3 over x. And instead of dividing everything by the monomial x, what I'll do is I'll say the numerator is my f of x. So I'll say that it's 8x squared minus 7x plus 3. And I'll say the denominator is a function g of x. So I'll call that x. So when we have a quotient, this will be my f of x over my g of x. We use the following rule that's good to memorize. It's bottom times derivative of the top minus the top times the derivative of the bottom over the bottom squared. So here we go. First I'll write the function in the denominator was x. The derivative of the top is 16x minus 7. And that's all because that's a constant, that drops out. And then the top function was 8x squared minus 7x plus 3. And the bottom function was x, so its derivative is 1 over x squared. So then what we'll do is, often these simplify terms will cancel, or will group together and simplify. So let's see what happens here. We have x times 16x when I distribute in. I have 16x squared minus 7x. And remember, I'm distributing a negative, so each sign will cancel, and that 1 we can just cross off. It's an identity, so I'll have minus 8x squared plus 7x minus 3. Well, over x squared. And circling the x squared terms, 16 minus 8 is 8x squared. And looks like these terms cancel each other. And we just have minus 3 over x squared. And we're done. Since it's still a monomial on the bottom, we can see that it's the same answer as the previous method, because x squared divided by x squared is 1, and we have 8 if we do term by term, and that's 3x to the negative